Slams, probably another angry fight. Co-worker caught cheating with his boss, only to get fired the following week. Gunshots ring out at the local park. Police chief shows us it's just the youth playing sports. Streets overrun with homeless camps, addicts shooting up in plain sight. Politicians demanding the rich pay for their policies that failed overnight. Racism and discrimination is all the news has to say, except that tomorrow is gonna be cloudy with a chance of rain. Tune out the news, walk out your door, turn the corner and walk a little more. What do you find there? What do you see? Why get involved when you don't have a dog in the fight? Why pick a fight when you don't hold a grudge? Why enter the arena when you don't have to? Why risk it all when there's everything to lose? It's never easy going against the flow. They'll call you a rebel for simply speaking your mind. You'll be labeled public enemy #1 because you dared to rock the boat. Popular opinion demands that you bend the knee and submit to the latest thing held sacred by modern society. But I was never one to really care for the opinions of others. I've always walked my own ways and spoken my mind without regret. I've always been one to ask questions that challenge the cause. I'll tell you a secret, so let's keep this between me and you. I used to be angry at the world, and in a way I still am. I didn't understand how the system worked, and I let my temper get the better of me more than I care to admit. I make my share of mistakes, so I know I will never live down. But I learned a little lesson that I hope I can pass on to you. Nothing really ever changes, because the punchline to that age-old joke is always the same. So stop bending the knee to some ideology that you don't believe in, and start asking why? Why get involved when you don't have a dog in the fight? Why pick a fight when you don't hold a grudge? Why enter the arena when you don't have to? Why risk it all when there's everything to lose? It's never easy going against the flow. They call you a rebel for simply speaking your mind. You'll be labeled public enemy #1 because you dared to rock the boat. Popular opinion demands that you bend the knee and submit to the latest thing held sacred by modern society. But I was never one to really care for the opinions of others. I've always walked my own ways and spoken my mind without regret. I've always been one to ask questions that challenge the cause. I live by a series of simple philosophies, nothing complicated at first glance, but deeper than an ocean once you dive in. Life's the greatest joke ever told, and it will kill you quicker than you can blink. So try to live without regrets. There's nothing in this world worth more than your own time, so bargain it away, well, because you will never get it back. You want equality of outcomes, you want to make the world better. I say you start at home, I say start cleaning your room, start calling your mother. How can you complete the labors of Hercules if you haven't solved the when there's everything to lose. It's never easy going against the flow. They'll call you a rebel for simply speaking your mind. You'll be labeled public enemy #1 because you dared to rock the boat. Popular opinion demands that you bend the knee and submit to the latest thing held sacred by modern society. But I was never one to really care for the opinions of others. I've always walked my own ways and spoken my mind without regret. I've always been one to ask questions. The challenge to call. Why get involved when you don't have a dog in the fight? Why pick a fight when you don't hold a grudge? Why enter the arena when you don't have to? Why risk it all when there's everything to lose? Tune out the news, walk out your door, turn the corner and walk a little more. What do you find there? What do you see?
Osayo everyone, how y'all doing today? I am Crow, your entertainer for this broadcast, and welcome to today's episode of Space Engineers. Meanwhile, yeah, So how y'all doing today, chat? Let me finish up a few things here, get some windows rearranged and everything so I can actually see what the hell's going on. Because one window's not playing nice, the other one's deciding it wants to play a little differently, and the other one just said, I'm just here. No, don't stop. It's like the Tauntaun from Empire Strikes Back. My favorite Star Wars movie, by the way. It's not because Luke almost dies, but it's because the Empire actually puts their foot down for once and says, no, children, we are not having this. Shows you what happens when the Empire takes the rebels as an actual threat. But for the most time, they're just like, no, the rebels are just children at play. But oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my. No, stop doing that. I don't want to move. Stop doing that. Thank you, Windows 11, for putting that bar there, which I did not want that bar to go there. You know, the one that you go like up towards basically the most of the top of the window, and it just says, do you want to move, do you want to cast arrange these windows this way, this way, this way? I don't want to arrange them any other way. I want to arrange them the way I want to arrange them. I'm trying a little bit of a new setup here. So, what's new with y'all? Nothing new with me besides my parents' anniversary was yesterday, and my niece's birthday is tomorrow. Yeah, coincidence much? I think not. The older I get, the less I start believing in coincidences. The less I start believing in chance, and the more I start thinking, well, luck. Well, as much as I like luck, it's not really luck that's... Even though I throw everything into luck in RPGs, because that's one stat that you basically have to raise on your own. So what are we doing today, folks? We are basically going into test 001, which is obliterating everything we've done because actually we are going into test 001. We're going more or less continuating because assembler screw inventory and I'm going to mess around with all this. You know, I'm going to fool around with radiation. 24 hours, because why the hell not? Asteroid density. I'm going to keep Meteor World. Arcade. Actually, I'm going to go with realistic. I have not done realistic sounds in like solar radiation. I'm going to keep off. Auto heal, auto respawn. Progress is off. Suit respawn. Air tightness. Spawn with tools. Off. Just like just about a kilometer. Survivable elves can go screw themselves. Cargo ship. 60. Too bad I can't do 69. Global encounters. Random encounter density. Reputation decay. Fast for me. No, let's keep that on moderate. Aim assist. Like maximum broadcast. Fast. Spectator mode. Player name. Third person. Tool shake. Get ready. Temporary. I do not like temporary containers, even though I understand why. Enable unsafe. Unsafe. Share inertia. Why are these still experimental? I understand in-game scripts, but why are these still experimental? Get rid of PCU limits. Super gridding. Allow subgrid damage, because I really do enjoy subgrid damage. Stable behavior, yes, but subgrid damage. Unsupported stations would be nice, but then you have all the wackadoodle nonsense. Mods. Yes, we're doing mods. Yes. I've been working on mods. Crows. Yes. No. No wonder that was bullshit. It's bullshit! Oh, that each. Okay, refresh. MES add-ons. This is going to be fun. So, here's the thing about more or less today's theme. I have been wrong about where we've been and where I have been playing on Mars this whole freaking time ever since I started trying to figure out where the hell on Mars I am. I really started digging into it last night. About 3 hours before bed, and it consumed me up until a few hours past my bedtime. So, I'll get some music on. You know, we haven't listened to In Space Engineers, so... Coffee. It will not last the stream, I don't think. That was weird.
Others enjoy logistics or simply building with stone. Constructing homemade rail cannons is our idea of fun. We create our own stories for the challenge alone. All you need is a welder. All you need is a drill. All you need is a grinder and the will to create. If you can dream it, you can build it. It's all about give and take, share it around. Tweak it, improve it. Just don't start something you can't take. Don't worry. It's all part of the game. You'll get it next time when you respond. It's Space Engineers. It's Space Engineers. The learning curve is hard, no matter what people say. The process to build that grid is not to everyone's taste. All those video guides may have possibly helped, but like it or not, you still place that block the wrong way round. We are definitely a special breed. Thousands of hours we have wasted away just because someone said they had an idea which we knew it turned out bad, but went ahead with it all the same. We have our favorite designs. We know which builds are cursed. It's hard to resist the call when that urge, that drive, that thirst, that need to create starts to take control. All is a welder, all you need is a drill, all you need is a grinder and a will to create. If you can dream it, you can build it. It's all about give and take, share it around, tweak it, improve it. Just don't start something you can't take. Don't worry about failing, it's all part of the game. You'll get it next time when you respond. It's Space Engineers. It's Space Engineers. All you need is a welder, all you need is a drill, all you need is a grinder and the will to create. If you can dream it, you can build it. It's all about give and take, share it around, tweak it, improve it. Just don't start something you can't take. Don't worry about failing, it's all part of the game. You'll get it next time when you respond. In Space Engineers. It's Space Engineers. Somewhere in the neon flood, the raining shells, the drowning blood of the city of night, the city of dreams. A race was being held, it was exactly what it seemed. Corporals and gangoons, punks and runners, drivers from every background and creed. Some came for credit, some came for fame, some came to prove something to themselves. Others came for baser need.
Hey, it's Blacktron Dude. And well, he's not in his full uniform, but actually kind of is, except for that shoulder piece. But yeah, it's Blacktron Dude. So this is not. So this is not Tyrannus. I've been doing cross references between NASA and NASA is actually from NASA.gov and all, referencing a this is not a Tyrannus Mons. And I've kind of had it upside down a little bit because I always went kind of like this. Was thinking like over here. This was a Tharsis range. It's not the Tharsis range. This is the Tharsis range. This is the Tharsis Montes. These are the Tharsis Mountains. This is the Vallis Marineris. This is Alba Mons, apparently, as close as I can get, unless this is unless actually I would say this is Albus Mons. The way it's described. So, what is this? Let me reference the map I've been using because it's very detailed. And it's got like I'm not. It's probably not as up to date, but it's the one on a Wikipedia, so it's relatively up to date. I would imagine. It's like map of Mars. So let's see. I've kind of got basically hey, that big old ugly scar. It is either Sharonov or Alba Mons. Let me go to a get the coordinates, enter the coordinate, get the coordinates from a the Space Engineers Wiki for Mars. Okay. For the at least to get the North and South Pole. I don't care about the resources right now.
Chasing shadows with a crooked smile. Every failure tried to pull me down, but I kept moving past the battleground. Broken pieces in my hands, trying hard to understand.
Okay. Show on HUD. Seriously, that's the North Pole. Okay, so no, I want here. No. I know I don't look like I'm doing anything. What is the correct term for the Martian South Pole? Mars. What is the correct term for polar ice caps? What is the correct term? Freezing atmosphere layer. Ooh, it's deuterium enriched. Hmm. Okay, it is actually basically the South Polar ice caps is Planum Raleigh South Pole. Dangnabbit. And I believe the North Pole is actually okay. And north is Planum Boreum.
Years far in the past.
My brain hurts. Do y'all smell toast and like frayed wires?
Blessed blade cleave flesh from bone, spheres of flames consuming all the warlock king, cornered and cowed, uttered his curse as he fell. Forget he uttered as if invoking some spell. Forget and await my
Like, where the hell are we? Where in hell's name are we? Did King just take major known features and just slapdash on here? That seems like something a game development company would do. Especially if this is just like Mars. Like, here's this is... Okay, Planum Australia. Yeah, I really don't care. Because the thing is, from the maps I have seen is, let's move the sun. The Valley Marineris is in the wrong position. I wouldn't be having so much problems, but the Valley Marineris is in the wrong position. If anything, Mars needs to be flipped. And this up here needs to be Planum Boreum. Yeah, Planum Boreum? Yeah, Planum Boreum. For this map to make any sense. For Mars to be anything like the real Mars. Because that means... If we come back through here, if just imagine the South Pole, Planum Australia is the North Pole instead of the South Pole. That means it also lines up with the real Mars. That means this Valley Marineris actually leads into the Tharsis range, which Olympus Mons is on the western edge of. It is basically marking the western border of. That means this would either... This is actually like the possibly Albus Mons, or this is Albus Mons, or this is a possibly Sharonov. I'll spell it out here for you. Sharonov. Basically, the around the Lunae Planum in this area. And that means Viking 1 landed over here. But this is entirely important for me because I've got a series plan, part of at least maybe an entire season plan for this planet. Bermuda, that is in the Bermuda crater, would possibly be up over here somewhere. Yeah, like right there. And that would mean this hellscape would be the just be nothing but foci, just ancient fossilized lava flows, which lines up with the Cyane foci and everything, and the Olympica foci of Olympus Mont, especially right here. The largest of these would be of these right here would be Arceamons. That's Arceamons. This would be a possibly Pavonismons. And they don't have the. It's possible that this maybe somewhere in here, no, or even out in here would possibly. Ooh, I think they even. No. Let's see. Because the more I look at this. Because one of through here, because it's a chain, so they're missing the third one, but it looks like they included a Tharsis Tholus, maybe here. Yeah, I think actually they include Tharsis Tholus here. But if you flip it up this way, it just doesn't make any sense. So we're going to go back to because now kind of the major identifiers, the Valley Marineris is not on the western side. I mean, on the east of Olympus Mons, which is the biggest mountain on the planet. It's just not. It's just not, quote unquote, right of the planet. So it can't. This cannot be the North Pole. It just can't. So either the developers got it wrong, or the people putting it in got it wrong, thinking one way was up and one way was down, when but which way has to be up and which way has to be down is the question. X, Y, and Z. Which way, just because X is positive does not mean it has to be the exact way. I would actually, I'm almost tempted to sign up and say, this is entirely wrong. Because it's actually they've got the planet inverted. Because if we're going by this, assuming this is just a miniaturized version, or maybe in lore-wise that this is a recreation of Mars itself, the planet has to be this way, which means the South Pole then becomes the North Pole. Basically, you have a pole flip. You got the Valley Marineris, leads into the Tharsis Montes, which leads into Olympus Mons. Excuse me. No. I want my map back. Which more or less... Nope. I keep forgetting. So many buttons. Yeah. Which more or less leads into a, somewhere around, it's actually more like right around here, is into Tyrannus Mons. With the Hellas Plains actually being down here. Which leads into Arabia Terra up here, and kind of keeps going around to leading in. But yeah, come to find out, let's see.
But just between me and you, school isn't my thing. I keep being told it will make me a respectable member of society. How can you get anywhere if you don't
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is actually a Tyrannus Mons. This is... I can't account for this one. Let me look what Sacraminsa is. That is a... it's spelled like that.
Imagine that. What were you thinking? You should have been more concerned about others' feelings. What do you mean we violated your rights? Keep this up with your antisocial behavior and you'll never graduate at this rate. All I could do was sit there and...
So, Mince is a flat top prominence with cliff-like edges. So a mesa, kind of like a mesa. Between northern sun and channels of the Casa Valley.
Was never my thing.
So yeah, so I'm more of the opinion that this mountain volcano right here, this fossil volcano, is Alba Mons. And this right here is a Sacraminsa. Dang nabbit. Going down. Basically Sacraminsa with a the volcano Sharvranov or Sacraminsa.
And you can't handle counter activists like me. Alarm starts ringing, but something doesn't feel right. Parents no longer screaming. Used to fight. No one's yelling for me to get out of bed beyond that old alarm clock.
And Mars is one of the most signature things, the Valley Marineris.
The way you think.
Yeah.
No bus, no homework, no lectures by self-righteous educators.
Still getting a handle of this.
Now that I'm learning from home, 10-year or more of being a subject of social indoctrination was never my thing. The board can say
I think that's how it's spelled.
say I dropped out, but I just
Nope.
think of it another way. I played by their system, and I obeyed them.
Valley Marineris. Valley Marineris.
They didn't know how to handle me.
Trust me, I need this.
I just understood I was
Where is the... No, you changed on me again. Okay, GPS. Olympus Mons.
Imagine that.
Mars. I just put the Sarlacc pit. Okay, backing up. That is not Tyrannus. Up here would be a GPS, Mars, Lunae, Lunae Planum. No. F8. Or did I go too far? No. Here. Unless there's like a crater. I'm actually not seeing a crater. In here would be the GPS, Mars, Solus, Planum. GPS, Siamons, Mars. I know I'm doing all this in creative and everything. GPS, Mars. Pavonis Mons.
Down by the sweet cane, where the willows weep, where the herons stalk and the catfish feed, exists a special little spot only the locals know.
And right around in here is...
And it's far from any road. A few miles hike through pastures and fields, a little into the backwoods where the trees grow tall.
Yeah, I really don't care. GPS, Mars, yeah.
Every town's got one tucked off some gravel.
Oh, that hurt. That felt nice.
Where the blacktop ends for the kid who slips out once the school bell rings, for when the noonday sun.
And where I originally thought the Hellas Planum was, it's not.
When you're halfway gone, no need to call your bluff. They see you slipping off.
I thought this was the Hellas was Hellas Planum. It's not.
Don't bother packing the cooler, no need for the grill, no need for a towel, no need for fishing gear. Down where the willows weep, where the herons stalk and the catfish feed. There's a place that everybody knows, where the days run long and the cool shade grows, a place where lessons are taught and life unfolds. Where friendships are made and hearts are won, where grief pours out, where families bond. Learn how to swim and you learn how to stay, where the summers stick and the good times play.
Let's see.
And waters run cold down at that.
And down here is BPS.
Around these waters, memories
The Argentia.
are conquered, learning to swim. Families are born on bended knee, hearts stolen by love's first kiss.
Ah, stop doing that!
Sparked by a simple gist, life shattered with raging fists. These cold waters have seen it all, triumphant rises and tragic falls. Down where the willows weep,
Yeah.
stalk and the catfish
I see you, a hostile map marker.
everybody
And actually here where all this is at,
in the cool shade grows.
And up here is a GPS, Mars, Arabia, Terra. Down here is all this right here. Nope. Okay, now I'm getting a little GPS,
Path's overgrown, but the feeling's right where it belongs. It ain't the same as when we were kids. The road
GPS,
worn thin, fence posts lean where the cows used to.
Terra Sabea.
Moss-covered red wagons no longer there,
A lot of Latin and a lot of Spanish.
but it has the same old soul where the day moves slow, where life still plays out at its own pace, where the same old Hershey dust rustles through those trees, where the same old lessons are being learned, where new men
Hey, Mokin. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention. They may have actually intentionally put it in upside down.
feet. There's a place that everybody knows where the day
But I finally had to break down and go to the the wiki to find the north and south coordinates because I absolutely refuse. Because like, oh, it can't be this, it can't be that. I was actually thinking about putting in the HUD mod, like saying which way's east, which way's west, because I could not for the life of me really figure out which way the planet, quote unquote, turned.
waters run cold down at that old swimming hole. No need for the cooler, no need for the grill, no need for bathing suits, no need for fishing gear. Down where the willows weep, where the herons stop, where the catfish feed, where you learn how to swim, where you learn how to stay, where the sun,
And in a way,
where the trees grow tall, and waters run cold down at that old swimming hole.
no, you're not going to see the right places. Probably the only place you're going to actually find is like this specific stream right here, because I'm actually doing the work. Okay, so nothing's really in the right place because it's a facsimile. It's a simulation. Because I think they just threw it on there because, like, this is an identical marker, this is an identical marker. Like, if this is Alabamons, it's not how the actual Albamons is supposed to look. It's kind of how it's described. It's a volcano. Okay, it's one of the tallest ones. It's one of the oldest ones. Ergo, it needs to be tall and vertical. No, it's actually a dome volcano. It's not a chimney volcano. It should look more like a shield volcano, like Olympus Mons. When they said hive, when it's described as a hive, like a warty hive, it's not supposed to look like this. It's more like supposed to be like a more domish. So, I arbitrarily just looking off the maps I've got, because I've downloaded 3 or 5 of them just to do this. I am arbitrarily going to just say this mountain right here is Tyrannus Mons. Not this here. Not this here. Not that there. Because that... actually, this here... Woohoo! Going down. It'd be better if I took a flight, but... Whoever gets to free fall these days? Who gets to be a BD? But this is Kinkora, I would say. As in the crater Kinkora. If you can, like... I guess it's kind of like trigonometry. My initial, like, all this was to find Tyrannus Mons and figure out was where I normally spawn at is around here. And out over here. I never get... And I'm thinking, like, oh, like, is that actually Tyrannus Mons? Like, lining up things with the novels, with everything I'm reading about in-game, like, no. If that's so I know where Olympus Mons is. So I know it's more or less in the western Tharsis range. And Tyrannus is not in the Tharsis range. So that cannot be Tyrannus. So if that's Kinkora, are there any other identifiers? No, actually, I want to say this is Tyrannus Mons, but this is obviously a volcano, and Tyrannus Mons is a volcano. As much as I don't want to do it, this is Tyrannus Mons. Dagnabbit. Keep doing that. As featured in a Janitors of the Late Space Age. Not this spindle, because it was described as a spindling mountain. So I would actually like this one, but it's not a volcano, and Tyrannus Mons is a volcano. But I will say, from what I'm seeing is... Actually... That can actually match it. No, wait, that's not Kinkora. Because what I'm seeing from the map is, like, the map I'm using comes up, like, from what I'm reading of the map, there's a mountain chain that comes across, kind of dips down and comes up. And Tyrannus is kind of right there in that saddle, in the mid of the fork. So this is Tyrannus. This is Tyrannus. So I am going to say, believe it or not, can't believe it, but this is Kinkora. Wait, they actually modeled it in? They modeled it in. And this would be Sonia Montes, because it's the last mountain, the last southern mountains in the Hespera Planum, which part of the Terra, which is named after. Whoops. Not part of. Yes, I'm mapping Mars. So that would mean beneath this mountain range, which is the I guess Tyrannus Montes. Down in here, which I very much like going through, is the era. That's not going to go through. The crap! I spelt it wrong. The Iridania, Planetina. Basically a small plateau or something. And the Hellas would be over here. This kind of a almost like a, I would say almost like a boot shaped. That's like in the start right here. Kind of like you would be forgiven for thinking this is the Valley Marineris, but it's not. Because let's see. Woohoo! Now this place is fun to drive through. I've been all over this place, but Mars is one of my favorite planets to play on. Now, to actually build on, I'd say the what is it, Triton? The entire ice planet that's not now entirely irradiated. Mars. Tia. And this is basically where Mars 2 from the USSR crashed. Well, let's see. It crashed about right over in here. And actually, this right through here is, I've actually found it. I'm not for sure. But it's the closest, it's the only one I can think of. Let me verify with my sources. So no, that's the Valley of Marineris. I very much like that one, but that's the Valley Marineris. No, that's the Valley Marineris. I don't want the Valley Marineris. I want the Zarka Vallis. Yes, I appreciate that, yeah, yes. For the son of a... Hey, a topographical map of Mars. You know how hard it is to get topographical maps of Mars? And of course, it's the Valley Marineris. Of course, Valley Marineris. Valley Marineris. You know, the Marineris is not the only valley. It's not the only like ancient. I don't even know if it's an ancient riverbed. But this is just this is me being arbitrary. Dagnabbit. There we go. This is just... I would like Space Engineers 2 version of just teleporting in. But no, this one's a bit harder. Yes. Mars. Cause a no, cause that's the Vales. It's Valles. Cause more or less right up here you have okay. Well, more or less right in through here you have the Libya Montes, which I'm not going to put down. Cause right through here is the equator. And that actually makes sense. And up here... Isidis. Where the Isidis Plantina, where the Beagle 2 from the UK landed in 2003. No, 2000. Yeah, 2003. Okay. Ooh, did they put in the scar? Put in that particular nastiness? No. Wait, they did. Let's make sure. Dude, they put it in! I think this is where I was with the, I think this is where I was running to yesterday in a lore play. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mars. May. And where the Viking 2 landed back in 1976. In this region. Yep. I think that's the area I actually was going for. Yeah. I don't really care. Well, that means this area. Nope. So the call that is young by kindness is render the friends of his father with fees in abundance. Must be able to earn that when age approaches. Is GPS Topia Planetia. Well, just this general area. Now, here's the question. Where the Zorong rover by the Chinese landed back in 2021. Don't ask me in the general area because I have no idea. I'd have to get actually the actual coordinates, and I couldn't really line it up in this game. So if that's me. Wait a minute. I think this one also would be. Nope. Nope. This would be the crater Bree. See, once you actually start getting a crater. Once you start getting the major landmarks down, you can go to the. It's all about triangulation. So if that's Bree. Then this little mountain range, then these right through here, coming off, no, cause, no, that's just part of the Tharsis range. But this here. Is part of the Elysium Planeta. Even though I don't think they really modeled in the Elysium the Elysium Mountains, unless this right here is the Elysium Mountains, which just for arbitrary reasons I am going to name. The Elysium Mons, even though it's coming off of the Tyrannus Montes. And it's nowhere near. If anything, it's the actually, it's not even the Aeolus Mince. It's not even that. Unless I don't even count these as mountains. They're more hills. A derelict has been detected. Yeah, so what? I'm not going in for that right now. And coming down here. Yeah, that actually matches up pretty nicely. This would be GPS, Mars, Promethei, Planum. And I'm going to save this. Save as. GPS in Mars. Polar lander crashed apparently in the Promethei Planum back in 1999 in USA, but it was made by the USA. I did not know. Actually, no, we actually did a polar lander. We need to go back and do a polar survey. If that's that. If I come in for some detail. Okay. I am going to... Where is Hellas? Okay, I thought that Hellas was up there. So this, it's... This here... would be Melia Planum. You know what? I'm going to change the name of the stream. I added the tag GPSing Mars. Because that's basically what we're doing. Like, where the hell are we? Okay. And I think I got what I wanted. Unless... Argenta, yeah. Amazonas. Tempera. Well, there's Arcadia Plantina. Just let it go. Which would be GPS. Hella. Let's keep Olympus Mons there. Solus. Where's Planum? Actually, I'm going to get rid of the, There we go. So right around in here. Nope, it would be actually be more here. GPS. Tia. Yes, not GPS. Mars. Actually, lower down would be... Pricey. Tia. Well, right around in the area of the Mars Pathfinder 1997 USA and ExoMars rover by ESA Roscosmo to 2023. At least we're still going there, folks. I'm just basically laying out the Planum and Planetia. Basically the plains and the small fields, quote unquote. My question is, what would Mars look like if it actually had water on it, or oceans, or whatever? And I'm not talking about like a kind of like a topographical. Like, where would it actually be? Where would sea level be?
I've lost my mind because I know for sure boats don't fly. I'm beyond
So,
I can barely sleep. All I hear anymore is this
salvage.
telling me my inventory.
So,
I try to pass
based on all that, you can actually get a pretty good bearing of where you're at. As for the Sarlacc pit, I'm keeping that name as the Sarlacc pit because it's the Sarlacc pit. I have plans for the Sarlacc pit. It may or may not involve a Sarlacc.
as then collect
What is a Sarlacc? That's my term for a large-scale grinder pit that may or may not be able to handle capital ships and maybe Death Stars, if not entire planets. I would like to leave Mars, but I can't leave Mars. Yeah. So, what I need to do now is clean up. And what I need to do now is use my new GPSs and go on HUD. Whee!
So if you happen by on boats not meant to fly, feel free.
Apparently, okay, we get rid of this. Get rid of this. Alba, not Arabia, but Albamons. See, I want a little bit of a boost. Damn speed lock. Well, let's. Yum, zoomity zoom zoom. I'm home! Well, wasn't that a trip? Now the question is, where am I going to start building? Because this place is a piece of shit. And I'm tired of building in the same old damn place. There's Olympus Mons, but everybody tries that. Let's try some... Yeah. Oh, and I haven't even put in Dandelion, which is not here. Which is actually Turnus Mons. Ooh. Has anybody done the Valley Marineris? Let's do this correctly. Like, actually employed. It'd be a bit of a challenge to dig out. But yeah, I'm looking for set locations now. It'd be a pain in my ass. Yeah. It allows me to dig in. It kind of got natural ways up and out. It's got natural elevation. Pain in the ass, though. Especially towards this end with the foci. Ugh. This section of Mars is just a complete blah. I could do on one of the poles, but I could go back to here, which is resource rich. And it actually offers a kind of... I could dig all this out and... It's got a great fortification system. Or I could do it through here. It's not that far from here. You wanna know what? Let's throw on some GPSs.
As I browsed the job boards, a request caught my eye. It offered no bounty, no reward, no compensation upon delivery.
Because I'd like to be able to dig into.
Looking for good Samaritans, seeking anyone able to help. If they could afford to arrive in time. One thing stood out that would strike fear into the dead. Reimburse the terrors of the void. The autonomous fleet.
As I said, this place is shit.
When grids grow too large, when an AI refuses to obey, when starships defy their final destinies, reavers are born.
I'm not too concerned about resources because I'm going to...
I do not do this for the money. Watch as the credits to the dead.
I'm going to use resource nodes, and I want to do like long-range logistics.
Do it for the feel of the thrusters coming.
But I want to place, for starters, that is a little rover friendly.
So true as never body within an inch of their life. I do an urgency matched only by a crew, making planet fall at terminal velocity. I sifted rapidly through blueprints I had collected through the years, from workshops that long shared designs.
No.
Some were new, some were old, others were half-working grids, or abandoned long ago. Amongst these schematics, I found her there. I had designed her to be a bringer of the
And I want to dig into a mountainside or something like that.
to act as both sword and shield that would give even a machine a reason to yield. But life's unpredictable past diverged. My situation was forced to realize there are things more important to life than
Strangely enough.
I do not do this for the money. What? Use the credits to the dead. I do not do this for the fame or the glory. A reputation can go straight to your head. I do it for the feel of the thrusters coming to life, leaving a trail of hydro blazing bright. I do it for that thrill when my shields hold true as they're bombarded with.
Let's look around Olympus.
I do it for the pride in a craft I poured my heart and soul into. I do it because there is nothing else I would rather do.
Let's look around the Olympus Rupus.
Another week on Haven, another week of credits bled. It was a slow watching the old girl broken down and reforged into that grand machine. There had been no ship like her, and there shall never be again. Technology so advanced, they make the factorum weep and see. Reactors pulsing with power only stars can achieve. Shield so strong, no gas giant could ever breach. Home plating that simple
I say we start here.
gravity and the molten
Believe it or not, I have never built on Olympus Mons. What I thought was Olympus Mons was not Olympus Mons, and I have never bothered coming and building on Olympus Mons except for maybe just in the Caldera just to find the monolith and actually the stereolith. I think it's the correct term for it. There are ways up and down now.
as if I never left.
But I say we basically do it right.
A beautiful reminder
Start.
of a universe indifferent to human death and desires.
Basically at the doorstep.
Already said all hands accounted for. The only other soul aboard a ship's cat fur black as ash, whose gaze even pirates would not dare hold.
More or less right in here.
Ions flared, the gray void pulled away what safety haven had once offered. No longer held sway. A Rubicon had been crossed. My
No.
dealt. There is no way in hell I would turn my back when others ignored this plea for help. I do not do this for the money.
Going down.
It's to the dead. I do not do this for the fame or the glory. A reputation can
By the way, if you're interested in a Martian, in a book about Mars or like a science fiction book, I would recommend a Masters of Mars. It's one of my favorites. It's rather unconventional. It's kind of a political thriller as well. And I'm not into political thrillers.
I would rather do.
I wouldn't. It's not necessarily in the same vein as the Barsoom series, but the Masters of Mars trilogy is quite interesting. Escape pod. Now that is interesting. Dragon's Loft Corporate HQ. Oh boy. Oh, let's get rid of this, this. I think I accomplished what I wanted to do for this stream is map freaking Mars and find like, where the hell am I? I am here. By having mapped where I am not, I now know where I am. Like the missile. I know where I am not by knowing where I am, and I know where I am by knowing where I am not. Go away. Now I shall spawn. Abandoned rover, huh? Character weapons, character tools, character items. Weird. Guess I don't have that installed in this one, that HUD mod. That one right there. Dagnabbit. Home. Yeah, I don't. Actually. Weird. Weird, that one. Anyways. How long we been going for folks? About an hour 50. Like, are we getting a storm? Probably. Oh. Time to turn off creative tools. Time to find the ancient tunnels that were the lava tubes. Or to make my own lava tubes. I'm always hungry. Shut up, Lydia. Out of my pisses! Get back out of my pisses! Gotta make me sluice and get my catch cradle. Ooh, that was a nice one. Can you believe people actually ignore stone? Just make. Just make. Diablo fingers, go! Cookie clicker, go! Never played cookie clicker. Just. Okay, that's good enough. And now I just... Ooh, still gets chills on that one. No, go for the rock. No, go for dirt. Resources are resources, dudes. It always pains me. Dust devils dance upon crimson plains. Gonna have to get Bob and Bill in here as soon as freaking possible. Even though I do enjoy hand drilling. It's the act of destruction. Prophecies forspoken have now come to a head. The ground beneath begins to mutter and quake. A silent promise for everyone's sake. But blinded by hubris and death to its pleas, you How are we collecting this? I know we're putting it into our inventory, but how? Give me a minute here, folks. There we go. It's tempting, tempting, tempting. Little ore out here, where are you going? Would like to turn pirate myself and get UTC bounty. Nice one. Turn pirate and start getting everybody pissed off at me. Start going fishing. But nope. Come on, come on, come on. I want to get this. Well, actually, I could, but I really don't feel like doing that. Even the cockpit's filled up. So, solar, what do I need for solar? Oh, itch. 14, 12 girders, 8 girders. I need a steel plate. Just make 1,000 of those, 100 of those, please. Make 100 of these, please. I'm gonna use them. Nope. Because we're not doing that because we're...
This one goes out to all you space engineers.
Make 100 of these, please.
You'll keep trucking on in the face of failure.
Because it's basically quitting time, folks. Make 10 of these.
I bolted every plate in the storm's light. Checked every line, every weld, every seam. The thrusters humming quiet in the twilight. I named that wreck my leaving machine. Oxygen
now or never. With dust in my hair and rust on my hands, I talk to myself like a tired survivor. I get one good shot, I get one last chance. But Clang won't let me go. He tears my world to pieces slow. Like the thrusters, but get pulled back down. Twisting my ghost in the Martian ground. Every orbit, every plan comes apart in its cold dead hands. I hit the burn, but lose control. Clang won't let me go. I'm after clean arc over the Olympian sunrise. Perfect little curve off the red horizon rim. Gyros balanced oh so tight, all the math laid out right. Even left a note for the dust in the wind. And the deck starts leading like she's laughing. Bolts snap sharp like breaking bone. Gauges spin wild, all my numbers collapsing. Through a coffin, calling it home. 'Cause Clang won't let me go. Tears no word of pieces slow. Thanks the sky, it pulls me down. Buries my ghost in the Martian ground. Every orbit, every plan comes apart in its cold dead hands. I hit the burn, I lose control. Clang won't let me go. Is it fate? Is it fear? Or a glitch in the empty sphere? Am I wrong? Am I right? Or a juke to the dark tonight? All screaming, frame bending, every careful thought unending. I reach for the stars, they snap like wire. I'm pinned to this falling fire. And Clang won't let me go. Tears my world to pieces slow. I lit the sky, it pulled me down. Twist my ghost in a metal braid. Every orbit, every fan comes apart in its cold dead hands. I hit the burn, I lose control. Clang won't let me go. One more round, just one more try. Red wolf finds me laughing at the sky. If I break free, who will live and know? 'Cause I have to sing your custom. Clang won't let me go.
Well, folks, this is the end of today's episode. I very much appreciate y'all having tuned in to watch me basically fry my brain out trying to figure out figure out just by landmarks alone where the hell I was, what features in Space Engineer, what Keen had put into Space Engineers, what they hadn't, because I knew they had scaled down Mars to a point where they could not put all its features in, but I knew they put in Mars, I knew they put in Mars, yeah, they did put in Mars, I knew they put in Olympus Mons, I knew they put in the Valley Marineris. I just couldn't figure out where. I kept getting I kept getting pissed off at not being able to tell where the hell I was, because like is this landmark this one? Because I navigate by landmarks, okay? Because I knew where the Valles Marineris was. I knew where the where Mars was. Sorry, my brain's all frazzled. It's just like, oh crap. I just need a good construction session to clear it all out. Oh, but thanks for tuning in. Maybe y'all actually got some information if this helps y'all figure out Mars and everything. Like, yeah, Mars is upside down in Space Engineers, but the problem is, what's upside down in Space Engineers? What's upside down in space? Is it actually upside down? Are you upside down? Hmm? Are you actually upside down? Which way's up? Because in space, there is no up. There is actually no direction except the one you give it. So anyways, folks, I very much appreciate y'all tuning in, and if y'all gleaned something from this, yay. Because the maps I was using, oh, I just had to, like, guesstimate, assume, make a, judgment calls, like with the Elysium Montes over there. Oh, I'm getting a bit of a headache. I've actually got a bit of a headache from just trying to think it through and everything, which you should. You should think it through. It's just some of these I just arbitrarily did. And like, no, that's not it. That shouldn't be it. But for the most part, this is the end of the episode. Do what you normally do, because I know I will be. And until next time, why enter the arena if you don't have to? Catch you on the bounce. Later!